Welcome to the Athletes Canvas channel, where the athlete display their God-given gift, talent and ability. We are asking you to like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment on the Athlete Canvas channel, where the athlete display their God-given gift, talent and ability. Right about now, we want to talk about the English Premier League. The English Premier League is the best league in the world. The English Premier League is the most exciting league in the world. And we are here to give you a roundup of what happened in and around the English Premier League. We have the midweek fixtures, and we're going to give you some analysis. Yes, we're going to give you some analysis and some scores, what happened in the English Premier League midweek fixtures. First up, we want to talk about Aston Villa versus Brighton. Aston Villa, they went down in the first half 2. They were down 2-0. And then Ali Watkins, he found the all-important equalizer. He came back in the game with 2 goals with a brace. And they were 2-2 apiece. Then Aston Villa goes to score 2 more goals, and they went up 4. And Brighton pulled back 1, but it was too late. They could not find the equalizer. So Brighton 3, Aston Villa 4. Then the next game we want to talk about is Burnley versus Crystal Palace. Burnley 0, Crystal Palace 1. Crystal Palace, they fought hard to win this one. Burnley, they have their moment, and in the Premier League, when you get your chance, you have to take them. When you get your chances against top team, you have to take your chances, because if you don't, you will be fighting in the relegation zone. You will be in a dogfight in the relegation zone, and you don't want that for your team, because it's hard to come out of the relegation zone. Once you dip in that zone, you're hard to come out. Anyway, let's jump right into the next game. The next game played is Wolves versus Nottingham Forest. Wolves yet to win a game in the English Premier League. They're without a win. And Mr. Rob Edwards, I don't know if they will sack him, because they just sacked the previous coach before, and they hired Rob Edwards to steer the ship or turn around the ship, but he have no success. Wolves get their chances, but they just couldn't put the ball into the back of the net. Anyway, Nottingham Forest, they scored all important goal, and they won that game 1-0. Yes, 1-0 is enough to see Nottingham Forest through. The next game is Arsenal versus Brighton. Arsenal, they dominate this game. They dominate Brighton in every area. So they were at the top of the league by 2 points, and they won today. So they went back to the league and on 5 points. Yes, they went back to the league on 5 points. The other game that we saw is Chelsea. Oh my, Chelsea. I can't stop saying Chelsea. Chelsea play Arsenal Sunday in a end-to-end action Premier League. That this game drew 1-1, and this game that Chelsea play Arsenal is a tougher game, and they played at home, and Arsenal is the leader for the table, and they give Arsenal a run for their money. Yes, they give Arsenal a run for their money. But Leeds, man, I can't believe it. They beat Chelsea 3-1. Leeds of all person beat Chelsea 3-1. This should have never happened. I don't know how Chelsea let this happen, because the way how they play Arsenal, if they play Leeds that way, Leeds wouldn't stand a chance. But I don't know what they played today. But not to take away anything from Leeds United. Leeds show up and show out, and they win. They win. And that's why, they're in the position that they're in, because they will come and they will show up and they will show out. And that's what they did today, and snatch all 3 points from Chelsea. The next game is Liverpool versus Sunderland. Sunderland is one of the teams that nobody expect to be in the top 5, but they are. They're there because they're playing good football. They're playing attacking football, and trust me, Liverpool went up first. Sunderland went up first. Yeah, Sunderland went up first, and then Liverpool found the equalizer and make it 1-1. So, but at the same time, Sunderland, they are fighting. Sunderland, they are playing good. No team can take Sunderland lightly, because Sunderland, they have good success. They have good success with the top flight team. They beat Chelsea, they drew with Arsenal, and now they beat Chelsea. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Leeds, yeah. Leeds beat Chelsea. But what I'm saying is, Sunderland, they beat Chelsea, they drew with Arsenal, and now they come and they drew with Liverpool. So this Sunderland team is playing. This Sunderland team, they're no pushover. And it's like they're making a statement in the English Premier League that they're there to stay. That we are here to stay in the league. So they are fighting to stay in the league, and they are fighting for Europe, to play in Europe, whether the Champions League, Europa League, or Conference League. They are fighting to play in Europe, and with this ability and talent that they're displaying, who to tell? You never know, they might be in Europe next season. So there you have it for the Athlete Canvas channel. Like, share and subscribe to the Athlete Canvas channel, where the athletes display their God-given gift, talent and ability. Until next time, peace.